Shocking developments are emerging from Iran amid a near-total internet blackout and a deadly crackdown on nationwide protests. Human rights groups now say that over 500 people have been killed with thousands arrested as Iranian security forces use lethal force against demonstrators across the country. Despite severe communication restrictions, eyewitnesses and activists report live ammunition being fired on crowds with streets full of blood and bodies being taken away in trucks. Verified videos show clashes in Tehran, Mashhad, Rast, Ilam and other cities with protesters chanting against clerical rule. Security forces firing shots and hospitals overwhelmed with the dead and injured. The protests, which began over soaring inflation, have now escalated into calls for an end to the rule of the supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Iran's Attorney General has warned protesters will be treated as enemies of God, a charge that carries the death penalty. Meanwhile, tensions are rising internationally as well. Iran has warned it will retaliate if attacked by the United States. U.S. President Donald Trump has said that U.S. Army is weighing strong options. Iran's leadership has blamed the unrest on U.S. and Israel, claims denied by both Washington as well as Tel Aviv. The United States have now urged Iran to restore internet access and immediately halt the violent crackdown on protesters.
ישראל עוקבת בדריכות על הנעשה באיראן. הפגנות למען החירות התפשטו ברחבי המדינה. העם בישראל, העולם כולו, משתאה מול הגבורה האדירה של אזרחי איראן. ישראל תומכת במאבקם לחופש ומגנה בתקיפות את מעשי הטבח ההמוני באזרחים חפים מפשע. כולנו תקווה שהאומה הפרסית תשתחרר מקרוב מעול העריצות, וכשיום זה יגיע, ישראל ואיראן יחזרו להיות שותפות נאמנות בבניית עתיד של שגשוג ושלום לשני העמים.
I think the protests that we see in Iran today are truly unprecedented. You know, it's about a few weeks in February now that this Islamic regime will be celebrating 46th anniversary of the Islamic Revolution that took place in February 1979. And there have been a number of protests that we have seen over the years. The last big ones were in 2022, about 4 years ago, when the whole issue of Mahsa Amini and how she was incarcerated and she died in police custody because she was not wearing a headscarf. So the protests are truly